It's 1893, Vassar College, one of the most prestigious women's schools in America, a place of privilege where the daughters of society's elite come to be educated. For most, the gates of Vassar represent a future filled with possibilities. But for one young woman, those gates also represented a risk. Her name was Anita Hemmings, and she wasn't just there to get an education. She was hiding in plain sight. Anita Hemmings was born in Boston in 1872 to a family of African American descent. She was brilliant, ambitious, and she wanted what most young women of her time could only dream of: a college education. But there was one thing standing in her way: her race. Vassar College did not admit Black students. It was an unspoken rule upheld by the social norms of the time. So Anita made a bold decision. She applied to Vassar, passing white. Passing as white wasn't uncommon for light-skinned African Americans in the 19th century. In a world where segregation and racism dictated almost every aspect of life, passing could mean the difference between a life of opportunity and one of severe limitations. But Anita wasn't just passing to blend in, she was passing to defy the very system that sought to exclude her. Anita was determined to make the most of her time at Vassar. She excelled in her studies, mastering French, Latin, and Greek, and gaining a reputation for her intelligence. She was a member of the choir and participated in campus life with grace and ease. Beneath it all, Anita was living a double life. Every interaction, every conversation, every passing glance carried the weight of her secret. She shared a room with Louise Taylor, the daughter of a wealthy and influential family. They became close friends, sharing stories of their lives and dreams. But Anita never revealed the truth about her heritage. And yet, as time went on, suspicion began to creep in. My dear Louise, I must express my concern about your friend Anita. Rumors have begun to circulate, and I have taken it upon myself to investigate. Be cautious. The Taylors were becoming suspicious. Something about Anita's appearance, her complexion, her features, seemed to raise questions. And then, in the summer of 1897, just months before her graduation, the truth was exposed. A Boston newspaper wrote about Anita Hemmings. She has a clear olive complexion, heavy black hair and eyebrows, and coal black eyes, it said. The strength of her strain of white blood has so inserted itself that she could pass anywhere simply as a pronounced brunette of white race. Anita Hemmings had been found out. The Taylors had discovered her secret and demanded an investigation. Vassar's administration was put in a difficult position. They had a Black student in their ranks, one who had excelled in every way, but the rules were clear. Vassar was not a place for Black women. There was only one choice. Despite the controversy, Vassar allowed Anita to graduate. She received her diploma, becoming the first known African American woman to graduate from Vassar College. But there was no celebration of her achievement, no grand recognition. Anita left Vassar quietly, her secret finally out. For 4 years, she lived in the shadows of her own identity, a constant undercurrent of fear running beneath her every step. And yet, she had succeeded. But at what cost? Today, Vassar College prides itself on its diversity, a far cry from the institution that once upheld strict barriers of race and class. And yet, Anita's story remains a powerful reminder of the lengths to which people had to go in order to break through those barriers. Anita Hemmings wasn't just a woman who passed as white. She She was a woman who passed through the boundaries of race, privilege, and opportunity in a society that was determined to keep her out. Her life was a testament to the quiet courage and resilience so many have had to summons in the face of injustice. For Anita, the price of her dream was her identity, but her legacy endures. In a world where race still shapes so much of our lives, her story reminds us that the lines society draws are often blurred by the simple, undeniable truth that talent, ambition, and determination know no color. If you found this story as captivating as we did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. We'll continue to uncover more untold stories from history, stories that reveal the hidden truths of those who lived in the shadows of society's boundaries.